guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review of the two latest Arab perfumes that I've bought, and those are Sweet Paradise by French Avenue, and I don't know how to pronounce this, but I'm gonna call it Khair Felicity by Paris Corner. Yeah, we're gonna get into that. Please bear with me while I pull up my information. So we're gonna start with this one because that's the first one I typed in. So this perfume is a dupe for Khair Sink. It's not smelling like the sink. Silk Santal, and the main accords for this one I will put on the screen. They are vanilla, sweet, floral, musky, powdery, white floral, champagne, soft spicy, aromatic, and aldehydic. This has an incredible rating of 4.43 out of 5. The top notes are champagne, freesia, cassis. The middle notes are musk, jasmine, may, rose, and the base notes are sugar, vanilla, and musk. Nice. In this perfume reminds me of Section. The number one is Khair Silk Santal. Who would have thought? That is just wild. This one, it smells exactly like Khair. It's like a sweet, kind of, I'm gonna have to look at the notes again because I don't know how to put that into words, to be honest. Yeah, sweet, musky, a little bit floral. I can smell the champagne. It's got like a little bit of a fresh kick to it, but it's mostly kind of like a sweet vanilla in like a really well-rounded kind of way. This is definitely a crowd-pleasing scent. I don't see anyone not liking this unless you hate vanilla. I think it's amazing, and I feel like it lasts a decent time. It's not gonna, you know, if you're outside playing sport, it's gonna fade away. But if it's, you know, you're just chilling and not really, you know, shaking off your perfume. I don't know if that made any sense, but you know, sometimes working in retail, sometimes throughout the day you're like moving around so much that it feels like you're like shaking it off and then you have to reapply. So I feel like that lasts half a day if you're working in retail, but if you're just sitting down, it's probably gonna last the whole day. It's just a really nice crowd-pleasing scent. It's very much vanilla, sweet, musky, but it's got a little bit of freshness to it that kind of sets it apart from a lot of other vanilla fragrances that are kind of the same as each other and a little bit boring, so it's a little bit different. Definitely worth the money. I don't think I paid very much for this. I feel like it was like maybe $50, $60. That's that one. Delicious, amazing, 9 out of 10. This one, it's powdery. That's the first thing I can say. In a good way, not in a bad way. I don't really dislike powdery fragrances, and I know a lot of people do. Am I dribbling? Not even 30. Sweet Paradise by French Avenue has main accords of, on the screen here, has main accords of powdery, floral, vanilla, musky, iris, lactonic, almond, aromatic, sweet, and amber. It's definitely powdery, iris, musky, has a rating on Fragrantica of 4.23 out of 5, and the top notes are ambrette, musk, and mandarin. The middle notes are orris, peony, and peach, and the base notes are barley, heliotrope, and tonka. I absolutely slayed that notes list. So the number one and the only fragrance with any overwhelming amount of comparison is Scarlet Poppy Intense by Jo Malone. It's basically a copy of that. So I believe this is inspired by that. If not, it's a massive coincidence. I think it's inspired by that. And then that is also, I believe, compared a lot to that body spray that I like. What is it called? Velvet Petals? I think it's compared to Velvet Petals. And if it's not compared to it, Xenia compared it to it. Yeah, it is. Okay. This is a dupe for Scarlet Poppy by Jo Malone, and Velvet Petals by Victoria's Secret. The body mist is my favorite body mist of all time. That is also compared to that, which is compared to this. So this smells like my favorite body spray, but more grown up, more powdery, more perfumey. It is very powdery, sweet, floral, but not in an old people way. It's powdery, sweet, floral in like a grown-up version of Velvet Petals way. Not like grown up into a grandma, but like grown up into a late 20s, early 30s year old. Powderiness isn't for everyone, so if you don't like stuff that's powdery, it might not be for you. On the first spray, it smells like, that is very barley. Like when you first spray it out, it dries down to a more floral kind of scent, but that barley base note is pretty significant. It's not a bad thing at all. It's like, I think it's nice. It kind of reminds me of like hay. Not that I smell hay often. It's nice. It's, yeah, so now it's smelling a bit sweeter and a little bit floralier. Yeah, I think it has like a pretty strong kind of barley powdery scent, but the other notes are definitely still there. If you don't like the smell of barley or like grains and you don't like powdery stuff, you're probably not gonna like it. Velvet Petals. I'm gonna find the Velvet Petals notes so that we can compare. So the Velvet Petals main accords are floral, sweet, like tonic and nutty, and that has a rating of 4.29. The notes of Velvet Petals are floral notes and praline. So there's that. I don't think that's the actual notes, that's just what's on Fragrantica as a guess. I don't see myself ever getting rid of them. I think I will probably use them up. I would definitely use them up. This one has a bit of a dent. This one you cannot see through. Oh, that has a bit of a dent too. There's a little scratch on that side and then you can kind of see through it. Those are my latest additions for my Arab perfumes and I really love both of them. So let me know down below if you have those. Do you like them? Do you want them? If you have any other requests of anything else you would like me to review, please leave that down in the comments as well. Please like and subscribe to my channel. That would really help me out and I will see you in the next video. Bye! My chair is broken, so when I lean back on it, it moves too far because, look at this.
Shawty got a long wine tolerance, she don't mind coming over, big back rolling over me.